Hi, I'm Helix, here with...
Hi, I'm Peach Sync Incorporated. Hello.
And this is our GDQ submission for Super Monkey Ball Deluxe in SMB2. Might sound a little bit confusing, but this is basically a ROM hack of Super Monkey Ball 2 that turns it into Deluxe, which was a game released only for the Xbox and PlayStation 2. But because this is a ROM hack of Monkey Ball 2, we can now play it on the GameCube, or on a Wii with the GameCube controller, which is generally considered the definitive way to play Monkey Ball. And Peter, if you want to explain a little bit more about what exactly Deluxe is.
Now what Deluxe is the third game in the console series of Super Monkey Ball. It came after Super Monkey Ball 1 and Super Monkey Ball 2, and it is a sort of compilation of the first two games, with some added levels in between. Basically, what this is to us Monkey Ball speedrunners is it's a combination of all of the best Monkey Ball games to speedrun, all in one giant level pack. You'll find that all the categories, especially this one, which Helix will soon explain, are quite long and have many, many unique levels.
Yeah, so we will be running Ultimate. You'll see the screen says that Ultimate has 210 stages. That's actually kind of a lie. Ultimate goes through Beginner, Advanced, and Expert, and of course Master at the end of Expert. But this 210 stage marker does not include the Extra or Master stages. So it's actually 300 stages total, cut down a little bit because of work goals, but we'll explain a bit more about that during the run, because there is a lot of time during this run to explain things.
Yeah, and with that being said, I guess we should get started.
Yeah, might as well.
Alright, I'll throw a countdown down for the two of us. 3, 2, 1, go!
So Peter and I actually have a really unique dynamic here in this run. I am a Monkey Ball 1 specialist, and Peter is a Monkey Ball 2 specialist. So given that Deluxe combines Monkey Ball 1 and 2, we both have our own specialization here in this run.
Yeah, it's just kind of neat to know that two, like, past GDQ marathons, one for Super Monkey Ball 1 and one for Super Monkey Ball 2, including the both of us, have had us run separately as solo runs, but now we have a chance to, you know, compete in a similar, equal yet not equal playing field. And let me tell you, in all the practice runs we did before this submission, pretty much every single race was a back and forth, wishy-washy, flip-floppy, switch-swatchy race that was never not close. It was quite incredible to see.
I would also like to point
considering
out,
how long the category is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like, 1 hour and 15 minutes of Monkey Ball, that's a lot of Monkey Ball.
I was thinking, like, can a race even be close, right? Someone's got to be losing minutes, but nope, it's always about the same. It's crazy. We were equally matched in this category.
The hilarious thing is, at the time of recording, our PBs are 5 seconds apart.
that just happened too.
Yeah.
That was insane.
I PB'd last night, and our PBs are now 5 seconds apart.
Huge PB, and we both have 1:10, 1 hour, 10 minutes, and then 50 seconds
yeah.
of sorts. 50-something seconds. Quite crazy how close the PBs are. If a close race was already possible, which it was because we had raced before this PB, it definitely is more proven to be true now. Speaking of which, 110 is also the fastest so far that this particular ROM hack of the game hasn't played. The world record is a low 110 by a player named Utori, so we're also right up there at the top level.
Oh no. It's funny that you said we're right up there at the top level as I failed to get out of bonus basic.
Funny enough, I failed to get out of bonus basic too.
Oh, no.
What are the odds? No joke! I did not throw just because you did that to prove that this was a close race. I was already failing it as you were saying that.
I swear.
That is just that is exactly how every single race has gone so far.
I swear it's harder in this game than it is in Monkey Ball 1, trust me.
Every time we think that one of us is throwing and the race is over, you know, it's already solved. It's already sold. I don't know. The other player's doing the exact same thing. Oh, I just got a 51 escalators.
Really? I'm getting a 46.
I hate to say it, but that on the most random stage ever, one that can have like over 8 seconds of variance, I just got the optimal lucky time. That will not happen.
I got a very average
at the GDQ event.
I got a very average
Or maybe we'll both get
probably
51s at the event. That'd be kind of
I
dope. True, we should... Oh, sorry.
I kind of hope that one of us gets a really good time, the other one gets a really bad time, just so people can see the variance.
Yeah, I guess it'd be cool to see like a 42 and a 50. Just to prove that Escalators really is a horrible, horrible random stage.
I just had the craziest twirl of my life.
I do want to say, now that we're, you know, since we're in beginner, there's a perfect opportunity to explain some of... Oh, actually, this is where the first pause strat comes in. I could explain that really quick. You see, you'll notice that I paused the menu a couple times in order to make a pretty precise jump onto this wall on composition. And what that does, basically, I was looking at the timer. You can see there's a decimal timer as well as a second timer. And those decimals actually correlate with frames on the level. And every time you play the level, it plays out exactly the same way if you hold the same inputs. So by checking the frames and holding the same inputs every time, we're able to do some pretty crazy stunty stuff that should not be possible. Or consistent, at the very least.
And this is timed with RTA, so technically time spent paused is time lost, but the strats it lets us do are more than worth it.
Mm-hmm. And also, on any given stage where we are not pausing, the movement is also a very important part about Monkey Ball speedrunning. You'll notice that on pretty much every stage we start off with a diagonal input. This is called boosting. This is because the diagonals are actually more powerful than the cardinal directions on the joystick. You just accelerate faster if you go down left, down right, up left when you start a stage. Whoa, you just split too, huh?
Yep.
Wow. I was gonna say, I just finished tub. Not even a bad run, honestly. This would be called PB pace.
Yeah, oh no, never, well, spoke too soon, I died to slopes.
That's funny they say die to slopes, because I think of the SMB2 stage. Funny enough, the funny thing about Deluxe, which is true to the original Deluxe too, is that a lot of SMB1 stages were nameless at first. Like, you just know them as Expert 5, Advanced 30, stuff like that. But Deluxe actually gave them names, and it actually stole a lot of names from SMB2 stages. Like slopes right there, if you've seen a Super Monkey Ball 2 run, that's usually a very easy stage.
Oh.
But as it is, apparently SMB1 like takes priority or something with the naming scheme in this. I don't really get it. They stole a lot of names. It's terrible. As an SMB2 runner, I'm kind of hurt.
As an SMB1 runner, I'm happy.
What? An SMB1 runner would be happy about some kind of injustice.
Wow, what?
That's just how they are.
Excuse me?
It's funny that I say that. It's very ironic because... It's funny that I say that because recently Twitch.tv actually removed Super Monkey Ball 1 from its game directory,
yeah.
so Super Monkey Ball 1 is going through a poor time right now.
We're the underdog.
Kinda sucks for them. RIP.
This game has more SMB2 stages in it too.
Couldn't happen to Super Wait, you're the underdog?
Yeah.
Does that mean you're supposed to win or something? I haven't checked the script yet. Nah, I'm gonna win because SMB2 runners are really cool and awesome.
Dang, I actually
They
can't
know
argue
more,
with
they
that.
adapt better.
Well, I don't know about that second part.
Huh? That is true, actually. I had a thought. What did you just say? I was working off of what you just said. What did you say? Can you...
You said, oh no. You said SMB2 runners are more, are like more skilled and able to adapt better, and I'm also dying on sliders, so maybe you're right.
Oh,
but...
yeah. And then you disagreed. And then I want to say that's true, actually. You have done a very good job of adapting to SMB2 physics. Meanwhile, I cannot play SMB1 for anything. So
Well,
I was about to agree with you, but I completely forgot where my train of thought was.
Well, you're complimenting me as I'm just completely getting destroyed on sliders, so, you know.
Yeah, that's a pretty good example of adapting, actually.
There we
That
go.
stage is very different, depending on what backdrop you played in.
Yeah, if you watched a Super Monkey Ball 2 story mode run, that stage is actually in the jungle background in World 1, and it is slightly different in the amusement park background, which is obviously where it is in this game.
Yeah, actually, that's a funny thing that a lot of people who don't speedrun the game might take for granted. They might just assume that the differences in backdrop in stages are purely aesthetic. But actually, it usually alters the build of at least the starting platform, which can change cycles or just change how much speed you're able to get going into a stage, which can totally change how strats are played out, especially when it comes to pausing, since those are frame precise.
You mentioned cycles, and this is actually a really important thing to point out, is that most SMB1 stages in this game have different cycles than they do in vanilla SMB1. And that is because the cycle starts... Well, the cycles on the stages start at different points in the little spin-in animation between the two games. I don't know the exact numbers. I would definitely find out should this get in, but that's what.
Yeah, but basically,
yeah, that's
from
what makes
a
SMB1
layman's
cycles.
perspective,
we keep talking over
you
each
can
other.
watch.
You go.
All right. You can watch the stage spin in SMB2 immediately, like it's already like animated. The stage, but in SMB1 it's like frozen for a little bit while the stage is spinning in.
Yep.
And that actually changes how early you can like get onto certain like moving platforms and stuff.
It genuinely makes a huge difference on some stages.
It's very fascinating.
Like, I think
Alright.
Quake is multiple seconds slower because of that.
I came really close, I feel, on arc bridges to getting absolutely no collision, which is required to skip across that gap. That's kind of funny. You're gonna see some example of it at some point in this long run, but when you bounce, I just died to veer field.
Oh.
When you're supposed to bounce by clipping off of like a hole or like a corner or a bump, there are times where you don't bounce instead. And for a long time, this was considered to be like frame dependent, but it's kind of based on your speed and the angle you come at certain clips. You'll notice strats that rely on that kind of thing that will just work or not work sometimes. I in particular am going to be doing a pauseless strat on Wormhole. That's a pretty extreme example of what can happen because of that randomness.
And
but not technically random. Yeah.
In the meantime, will be pausing Wormhole. So you get
All
to see
right,
both sides.
and you're gonna get a first try.
I hope so. I sure hope so.
That'd be interesting if we both didn't get first try for different, like, it just shows up both like open up to possibilities of something going wrong.
Yeah. Show the flaws in our different approach.
Show the flaws in humans, you know. We can't all be tests. We try.
Yes, we do.
That's what pausing is. It's flying close to the sun, trying to be tests.
Also, I can't let us skip over Veerfield. That's one of the craziest strats in like the entirety of the Monkey Ball series. What am I doing on theater? Anyway, that's like the only strat in the entire game where we use the background to our advantage. It's awesome.
It's just like, because the stage is so big that like they had to make it so you could touch the background. Because usually there's a thing called the fallout plane, which is exactly where your character dies once they exit the stage. And normally the background is so far away that you can't get to the background without dying first. But particularly on Veerfield, you can actually make it, and we use it to bounce off and complete the stage really fast. It's pretty fascinating.
Also, you may have seen us take some different colored goals. Whenever we take a... Hold on, I need to hit this pause frame. There we go. Whenever we take a non-blue goal, that will skip us past some stages, which I'm sure you've already seen. So, like, if we take a green goal, we skip one stage, and if we take a red goal, we skip two. So...
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
That's something exclusive to a challenge mode category, which is most of what Deluxe has to offer.
Yeah.
This particular port does actually have a really cool story mode category, but their warp goals would matter less.
Exactly.
And we figure since Ultimate's already a really long category, having the chance to skip stages definitely makes it a little bit more digestible.
So
Especially in a marathon setting.
I'm moving on to Beginner Extra, and I assume Peter is already there. But
I am on Beginner Extra 4.
nice. If you complete Beginner without using a continue, you get to go to the extra stages. Obviously, that is no problem for me, because I am good at this video game, and I also have 99 lives, so there we go.
Nice.
That theme will be consistent throughout all of Ultimate. If I beat a section without using a continue, I get to move on. But,
we should never have come up to the point where that doesn't happen, though.
Yeah, no,
For
if
sure.
I'm using a continue, then something's wrong here.
If you're using a continue, you're definitely not performing under estimate.
Exactly.
So we have accounted for that through and through, we swear. Also, yeah, you will notice actually a few times. There was a stage earlier, I wish I had mentioned it, but I was distracted by something else. But some stages actually are very familiar. Like, if you've played SMB1, seeing them in Deluxe or seeing them in SMB2 side by side is really interesting, because there's some stages that are clearly based on each other. There are a lot of these in the late game. But you'll find that this is a perfect example for you to see how some stages are similar to each other. They share motifs, because these two games were made by the same people. So you'll find stages where they are basically the same design, just bigger, smaller, altered, slightly harder. I'll bring it up when I can think of a really good stage in Expert Extra, I believe.
Yep. I know exactly what stage you're thinking of, too. It's not till way later in the run, though, unfortunately.
Yeah. There was one in Beginner, though. I can't remember what it was, but I thought of it earlier. Oh, well. It's over. It's gone. It's in the past.
Rip.
I died at Junction.
Oh, no.
Back when I ran Beginner, I know, a terrible time. Like, SMB2 Beginner. What is that, like, 16 stages?
Did I not hit the button?
Anyway. Back when I ran that actually used to be my biggest problem with finishing PBs. Even though it's, like, not the RNG strat that is alternative. It's just, like, doing that backwards adjustment to get back on the stage is just really hard for me.
Speaking of alternative, I'm very sad, because I clearly rolled over the button and it did not press.
Hey, there we go. I mean, at least you get an opportunity to explain the fact that it's not really a concept that has a name, but buttons just don't press sometimes.
Yeah, it sucks.
We don't have a word for it. They're like less likely to press if you land right on top of them, which doesn't come up often in the run, but sometimes you just roll right over them, and it's like, you know the monkey placed their entire weight on it. How'd this happen? Oh, I got a decent waiver start. Nice. Waiver's a really neat stage. It's a lot of scoops, so the quicker you can build up speed in the early game, the more you can skip, and it saves a lot of time.
Yeah.
But most of the time, you have to just take every scoop because they're really, really big and steep.
Getting time bonus on waiver warp goal is actually quite a challenge.
Yes.
And time bonus is when you beat the stage in less than half of the timer.
Wait, less than half? So does that mean on a 30-second stage, 15 is time bonus?
Yes, that is correct.
I actually never knew that, like, that it was all-encompassing like that.
Now you know.
I just thought it was like 30 seconds left, you get time bonus, but then I guess you can't get time bonus on 30-second stages. It never came to that. I just never thought of that exception.
30.00 also does not give you time bonus. You have to get 30.01 or better.
Huh.
It does not matter in the run at all.
Yeah, no, usually you're getting time bonus in a speed run, but, you know, there's some long stages.
Yeah.
Especially in Deluxe. Actually, that's one thing that we kind of grazed over. Even though this is mainly a compilation pack of the first 2 games in the Super Monkey Ball series, Deluxe actually does introduce a couple of stages for itself, which begs the question as to whether Deluxe at some point in time was supposed to be its own, fully fleshed out game. Honestly, I could do without whatever Super Monkey Ball Deluxe is supposed to be, because a lot of the stage design in the Deluxe exclusive stages are very long and mazy for no reason. Luckily, we're speedrunners, so we find a way to skip them, usually.
Some we just can't. It's sad.
There's one particular stage, Chaos, which will be a question as to whether we'll end up skipping the stage. It's quite a thing to do.
Oh, I barely got 50 folders. That was so terrifying.
Nice, nice.
Right.
I think I got a, like, I don't know if you've never run beginner in SMB2, right?
I've done it once a while ago.
Alright, yeah, there's like a very, like, beginner folders is actually consistent 51, if you do the right boosting pattern.
Oh, wow.
It's actually really cool that way. So, like, sometime I gotta teach you, like, the beginner boosting pattern.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Please do.
Of course, I didn't do it right in this run. I just ended up getting lucky and getting a 51, but, you know, I swear there is one.
And this is part of that dynamic we were talking about, where Peter has the Monkey Ball 2 strats and I have the Monkey Ball 1 strats. And we've been going back and forth teaching each other strats.
I've been able to learn a lot about SMB1. I could probably play SMB1 better. I've, like, played it a while ago, but I could probably come back to it a lot better now that we've shared Deluxe for a while.
Alright. I am at a beginner at a 16.0x, which is not that bad. That is not a bad beginner.
Yeah, no. It's pretty good, no reset. I ended up getting a 1530.
Ooh, that's pretty darn good.
No, this run is a very satisfying thing for me. It's the best run I've played today, actually. Because if I wanted to focus up and, like, not die for the rest of it, it could PB. So that's kind of fun. It's a good way to stay motivated. But I know eventually there's gonna be a really cool strat that I'm gonna commit to and want to show off. So that'll be tough. Hopefully I get him first try.
I tried to do something safe on walking and just completely miffed it.
Yeah, I tried to do something safe too, and it nearly cost me my life. I don't think walking can be safe.
Walking is one of those stages where this game's weird collision comes into play.
Yeah, when you're walking, I tell you. Oh yeah, we mentioned that earlier. We didn't have a good example. Yeah, like whether you get a bounce earlier or later or ever, it's totally dependent on how fast you're going. And if you go fast, which you want to do because it's a speed run, it's you never know what's gonna happen.
Yep.
I got block slim first try, and I'm very happy with that.
Oh, nice. Do you not pause that?
I don't, yeah.
I do.
It's like, it's such a silly little thing. And I usually get a second try at least, but I just love the fact that you can only barely catch that, that cycle. Again, that's an SMB2 or a Deluxe cycle thing. That would work a lot better in SMB1.
Yes, absolutely. There will, by the way, be plenty of spots for donations and stuff like that. Obviously, this is quite the long run. And I am confident in our ability to carry commentary, especially because we'll probably bring on another person or two, but plenty of spots.
Oh, yeah, right. That's really awesome. Forgot the fact that couch commentary is a thing, because I'm thinking we're doing pretty good, although every now and then, you know, you just want to play and get some strats, and you have nothing in particular to say. But, like, this split in particular, like, I'm on advanced 11 to 20 right now. It's a bunch of stages where you can see what we're supposed to do, and it's working out, and I'm confident in it. Perfect time to read donations.
Yep.
Sometimes the gameplay speaks for itself, basically, which is a great thing about Monkey Ball.
I will, however,
Speedruns is...
I will shout out Haruki for that choice pause strat.
Yeah.
Haruki has become a legend in the community lately because he just finds the most ridiculous pause strats that save so much time and are so
They're
cool.
always fast. They always look sick.
They're always fast.
Haruki is the savior of pause speedrunning.
They always have a bunch of backups. It's awesome.
Haruki's so crazy. I actually have a really funny story with that stage, with Haruki.
Oh.
On my first couple streams of learning Deluxe, I tried doing that stage either pauseless or I would try rapid buffering it. And there was one particular stream where I remember Haruki said hi in the chat, Haruki joined the chat. And then at that exact moment, I died 10 times to choice. And then the same day, Haruki came back later and said that he found choice frames. So I like to think that those frames exist because of how much I was struggling. I cried a lot on stream, and I got what I wanted, and it was awesome.
What a good friend Haruki is.
Yeah, thank you. Shouts to Haruki. But just that direct response to a clear problem.
That is really
with
funny.
level, speed, and consistency. That's what Haruki does. Haruki's a hero.
The Japanese community in general is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're really well connected too. There's 2 different Discords, but everyone's usually in both of them. It's a Japanese Monkey Ball Discord and regular Discord. And we share strats, and we've been competing in most of the categories of both games for a long time.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier, I believe Peter mentioned Yutori, the current world record holder in this category.
Yes.
Another Japanese
Yutori's
runner.
really cool. Yutori actually did a Super Monkey Ball 2 and ROM hack run for GDQ a couple years back.
Yeah.
Yutori's really cool because Yutori also knows a lot of English, so often Yutori will help translate for tournaments and stuff. Really cool guy.
Yutori's run, GDQ runs, I guess, plural, are part of what helped me, what inspired me to get good at Monkey Ball.
Cool.
Okay.
Hey, look! It's Story Mode World 2.
Wow.
Just look at that. I think I'll do good in this split. That's actually a funny thing about Deluxe is that a lot of the Story Mode worlds luckily got ported directly, same background and stuff, to the Ultimate category. So there are a lot of stages where suddenly I'm in familiar territory and I can guarantee that I'll die to Eden Floor.
No!
That's actually a classic Story Mode moment. This is stage 12 in a Story Mode run, by the way, and it's still scary. It's something of a reset point.
Did you go for a 53?
Yeah, I always go for
Okay,
53.
fair enough.
I gotta play like I'm doing a story mode world record attempt. If I see a story mode world, there's no getting away from it. I have to schmoove.
I imagine we'll be even more polished up should this get in, but you definitely will, in general, see me be a little bit safer in SMB2 stages and Peter be a little bit safer in SMB1 stages.
It's so funny how that balances out, though. I love how we can just catch up to each other in certain places. For example, I'm gonna be happy right now because I'm in Super Monkey Ball 2, you know, World 2. But then soon I'm gonna have to do some tough advanced stages that Helix has a lot of practice with.
Yep.
The biggest catch-up point for Helix definitely has to be Expert 1 to 10, though. That is ridiculous for me.
Expert 1 to 10 and probably SMB1 Master will be my strongest splits.
Oh yeah. Those are 2 brutal splits. They're even infamous for their game. In SMB1, they're infamous splits. And it's just because SMB1 goes hard. It's just actually, default level design is harder in SMB1.
But then you have stuff like SMB2, Small, World 4, and World 7.
Ooh. Yes, I'm gonna get to do some sick stuff. Yeah, World 7 is actually the SMB1 of SMB2, with difficulty and movement.
The SMB1 of SMB2.
The SMB1 of SMB2. In Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, of course.
Alright, good. I got interims frames. There are certain frames that do not work second try because the stage cycle desyncs a little bit, and interims is one of them. So if I had not gotten that first try, I would have had to do a different strat.
Oof. I'm glad you got to go for that strat. I actually did a pauseless play button strat. Got a first try, which is good because I was playing it safer there.
Yeah, that's another Haruki frame set, actually.
We gotta count how many times we can shout out to Haruki during this run.
So many. There have been a lot of people who have done strats for this ROM hack. Haruki, me, you, Steven, CW.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the strats have carried over from vanilla SMB2. A lot of ideas
Nice
carry
stickers.
over from vanilla SMB1, of course.
Yeah, and it's worth noting that like this particular port obviously is interesting because, you know, being a port to the GameCube, we've got the precision and stuff of you know, the moves we have from Super Monkey Ball 1, Super Monkey Ball 2, two very optimized speed games. But it's also just been a long time since Deluxe been shown off, really. Like the original Deluxe at an event. And there are things that like you could have been doing back then, but we just didn't know. Like, it's crazy that even though like Super Monkey Ball 1, for example, is almost 20 years old,
Yep.
that there's still new stuff being discovered. Like, I can't even count my fingers the things that have been discovered this year, in 2020, for Super Monkey Ball 2. It's insane.
There's been so much, and this Deluxe ROM hack is the sum of so much community effort. There are a ton of people who worked on this ROM hack too, and I wish I had a list of their names next to me and I would shout them out right now, but I will make sure to have that ready should this get in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, total list. Like, I can name a few, but to name a few without all would be silly.
Yeah,
So I
there are
won't say
like
any.
8. There's so many.
A lot of good friends, and they worked on this for a long time. This was like a thing that people like thought was like not gonna happen because it took so long.
This was a pipe dream for a while, but now that it's here, it's really well made too. Like, this is a really faithful recreation of Deluxe.
Oh yeah, a little bit of like a technical history too is that one of the things that makes Deluxe so hard to port to Super Monkey Ball 2 is just how many stages there are.
Yeah.
It was thought to be impossible to even have this many stage IDs, like the memory limitations of having this many stages in the game. But the hacking community eventually figured it out. Because they're smart.
They are. Monkey ball hacking in general has come a very long way recently. I believe the last Monkey Ball ROM hack showed GDQ was Monkey Ball, right?
Yep, that's true.
The first one, I think.
That was like the first major Monkey Ball ROM hack, like full story mode rework.
Oh no.
And now there are like 2 other huge ones that have come out that are pretty thoroughly speedrun and optimized too.
Shout out to 651 and Gaiden.
I'm very excited for seeing how those games continue to get optimized. They're not even done. It's like experiencing vanilla again, Super Monkey Ball 3. Because you know Sega's not making Super Monkey Ball 3. Oh, I forgot to do red goal, rad rings. All right, we're YOLOing. I YOLO'd it and lived.
What?
I didn't do the technique at all, and I lived.
Wow. Also, this race is really close again, by the way. I just dropped into Cascade.
Oh, me too. I didn't even know. I was like, we were kind of quiet about each other's paces for a while. I wasn't sure if it was like that was a good thing or a bad thing, but holy moly.
We were talking about the game.
I'm really glad I lived that Mad Rings too, or I didn't go in the blue goal. Because I started the boost, which is the technique for the red goal, or for the blue goal, and I realized halfway through, and I'm like, well, I can't take blue goal, so I just have to try for red goal. And it worked out. I got lucky.
Yeah.
Luck always wins.
The reason that Peter almost went for blue goal there is because that is the strat for Monkey Ball 2 story mode, and you know him being a SMB2 story mode man.
Yeah, for warp goals, like going for warp goals for the sake of warp goals is a totally foreign concept to me. Obviously, you should always go to whatever goal is closest. Duh. So like the fact that I had to go further there for red goal really weirded me out. Luckily, I remembered last minute.
I had a similar problem for a while because I ran so much SMB1 warpless where I would just always autopilot to blue goal. I was like, wait, no, I needed that warp goal. I forgot the split.
It's really cool. That's kind of like a built-in speedrun route choice. The warp goals in Monkey Ball games. Like, obviously, if you want to play all stages, you gotta take only blue goals, but the warp goals are so present and tempting.
They are.
So fun to do warped categories.
I've seen the opposite too, where people kill their warped runs, or their warpless runs by taking a warp goal.
I did that in a tournament once. It was awesome.
Oh, I remember that. Oh no. You didn't even do it on
Straight
purpose. That was like a
No,
complete accident.
absolutely not.
You tried to
I
do a
got
blue goal
bonked
strat
into a
and
red
just
goal.
went into the green, I think.
Good times. Luckily, the tourney, we came up with a really good ruling for if someone accidentally does that. Instead of just like saying, well, you lose, we decide that you can just go back in practice mode to play the stages you skipped. Which is still a time loss, so it's a punish, but not a straight up loss.
Alright, so I
just want to shout that out. I am having a journey on Unrest. That was cool.
My. Peter, would you like to say some words about Paraboloid? I know how much you like this stage.
I really do like Paraboloid. Are you on Paraboloid?
I am. Oh, not anymore, but I was.
I'll be right there in a second. I'll talk a little bit about that stage. That stage is really cool to me.
Real gold.
All right, so bonus stages in Super Monkey Ball. You know the deal. We try to like fall out as quickly as possible into bonus stages. Well, Paraboloid is a freaking gargantuan bonus stage, which with freaking Attack on Titan walls surrounding it. This one did not want you to escape. It says you gotta play until the timer runs out. Well, playing until the timer runs out is a big time loss. So what we do is we hold up left for a while, build up a lot of speed, and we have to hit a ramp at a high point in order to swoop over the walls and escape. And it's like way faster, and it makes you work for it. And I love that. I love that bonus stage just because of that.
Moly, take a breath, Peter.
I got excited. Paraboloid's awesome.
No,
People who don't think it's the best bonus stage are silly.
That's why I prompted you for that, because I knew you were gonna get excited about it.
It's just like every bonus stage, like there's usually a technique for escaping, like especially SMB1 stages. But that one is a journey. You're playing to die, and it's not easy. Usually it's easy to die in Monkey Ball games. There's a lot of death. And monkey screams.
Oh,
there,
no.
you gotta work for it a little bit. Alright, we probably played like 5 stages while I was talking about Paraboloid. That was a good time.
No, that was good.
But stage check. I'm entering triangles.
I am on launchers, right in the middle of it.
Alright. Just stage apart.
Green ball on
Nothing
launchers
crazy.
is extremely difficult. You're going to see me pause it, but you will not see Peter pause it, because, again, the SMB2 expert.
This is a strat and story mode that I had to get very good at in order to compete. We don't even use it to warp in story mode, it's just a closer goal.
Yeah. It's actually very
And
nice
I got
in this run, though. Nice. That is an
Cool.
extremely difficult strat.
A little bit of time save over my race partner here.
Mm-hmm.
The difference of strats can matter when we're this close.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
You'll probably save some
Okay.
time over me on Arthropod, too.
How have you been doing coin slots, by the way?
I'm just taking baby, easy green goal.
I've been doing complex coin because it's all I know these days.
Oh, no.
Especially when it's like not the same backdrop as like challenge mode, which I used to know the pause for. So I've just been doing it. I got a second try, by the way,
That's good.
which did not save time over pausing. It's still okay.
Yeah, like second try for that is not bad at all. That's an extremely difficult strat.
Yeah, I'll take that as story mode run, honestly. That strat's terrible. In a good way.
It's really cool too, and obviously extremely fast.
Wow, I actually saved time over my PB in this split.
Nice. Uh-oh.
Not
Okay.
bad, not bad. I mean, I had 43 seconds to save, but, you know.
I'm comparing against worst, so...
Good technique.
Uh-oh, I got 70 again. Okay, I didn't back it up that time.
I thought I compare against worst, but I think I like the fact that this run's still kind of good, so if I compare against an actual PB, I can, like, really earn the time save. Again, playing like I'm on PB pace is exactly how I focus on long no resets like this, so it's important.
We're both
Also, I missed the
actually-
hard hitter queue.
Oh, we're both actually on pretty darn good runs.
Mhm.
Like, my BPT is a 108 still.
Nice. Mine's a 110, but I split a lot less.
That's fair. Oh, that pausing was really slow, because I thought I had to pause way earlier than I did, but I still got it.
Cool. That must have been Advanced 5, right? Advanced Extra
Yeah.
5?
Polar large.
2 stages behind right now. Luckily, there's some SMB2 advanced stages where hopefully I can recover some time.
I've run a lot of Deluxe Advanced, so if there are any extra stages I'm going to be best at, it's probably going to be these ones, but even then.
It's gonna be chaos. Oh, we can start hyping up chaos right now.
Oh, yeah.
Might as well
yeah.
talk early about it, right? We're gonna be doing 2 very different strats on that stage.
Chaos is... it's like a minute-long stage. They just made this absolutely massive maze, and even the quickest route on it, without any skips, gets you, like...
It's like a 50-second route,
pause
right?
and talk. Yeah, it's like a 50-second route. It takes forever. You barely even have enough time to complete the stage, especially if you don't know where you're going. Like, for a casual experience, it's kind of terrible. But I'm going to be attempting a 7-frame pause strat to skip basically the whole stage. And I believe
Incredible.
Peter will be attempting a 2-frame pause strat to skip half the stage. So a much easier
Yep.
pause strat, but for less payoff.
So, if Helix gets what they're going for, it's going to be a huge advantage, but it'll be very tough to do. So I'm rooting for success. I want to see it, but you won't see it from me. I don't know it. I'll probably learn it for GDQ though, so we can both try it. It's a crazy strat though.
It really is.
I've only ever paused that much in like World 1 of my speedrun, which is like way earlier. Oh, I don't know what. Okay, I had a moment on UFO.
Oh no.
I had the frame. I just like did the adjustment super late.
Actually, I will say what I was about to say later because it's time for me to do these frames.
Time for chaos.
I missed the first one. Underwhelming. I wish there was somewhere I could fall out and try it again, but because of the walls on the stage, I can't really do that.
Yeah, not only is chaos extraordinarily long, but it also doesn't even let you die. It holds you hostage. It wants you to feel the pain every single time. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. No.
Alright, hopefully I can at least get my, you know. Alright, I got my 2-frame strat. So actually, I guess I made the right call this time.
You did?
Because I'm going to save a little bit of time with my mini skip that I just did there.
You might actually take a lead on me with that.
We'll see.
It's going to be close.
I just entered.
Wait, what?
No, I just entered the stage a bit ago.
Oh,
I got the
okay.
skip though, yeah.
I finished right now.
It helped me pick up some time for sure. I'm going to finish in like a couple seconds.
Cool.
A little bit of catch up there. That'll be the question. I'm sure if someone's getting the chaos strat, like the full skip, in a marathon setting, that's going to be a huge help. Whether they're behind or if they're in the lead, it's going to be important.
I will say that I'm 2 for 2 on it in actual marathons.
That's so cool. When it matters, right?
No. Oh, I died on Fractal. That's funny.
Try 4 stage. Any Zelda speedruns this GDQ event?
I was about to say, there's probably going to be a Zelda block of some sort.
Well, we'll be part of it. We can sneak our way in like we did, like I did the last GDQ into the Super Monkey Ball block or Super Mario Bros block.
Yes.
The SMB block, if you will.
SMB
Super
block.
Monkey Ball, Mario Bros, same thing.
They really are.
When you think about it.
Totally.
I thought that was really clever. If someone on the games list did that on purpose, I think that's really clever. I just think it's funny. Super Monkey Ball being in the SMB block.
People, we refer to this game, oh my gosh. Well, okay, I didn't get the frame on Dome, so I'm just going to throw myself at it. This stage is basically RNG. No way. Oh, okay, yeah.
Did you almost live?
Yeah, I got halfway through, over halfway through.
Cool. Not bad, not bad.
As I was saying, we refer to this game as SMB a lot, obviously, but it does create some confusion sometimes.
Yeah, it's like you can't say Super Monkey Ball 2 every time, but also there's so many games that have SMB as their acronym. It's ridiculous.
Super
Meat Boy, Mario Bros, probably something else.
Yeah.
Died to Long Slider, classic. That's a Peter classic.
I hope I don't do the same.
All my PBs that have this stage have a death on the stage. This is a fact.
Oh, so you're going
I
to
think it's
do that, that's what
consistent.
you're saying.
Yes, I think so.
Heck yeah. Do it.
Math checks out.
I first tried it, thank goodness.
Oh, that helps. Also, I am in the lead, which is very important because I am entering that split we were talking about. The first split of SMB1 Expert. It's hard. It's big. It's out of control. I'm probably not ready.
I feel pretty ready.
Yeah, whatever.
I was not ready for advanced though, apparently.
Why don't you put your mouth where your mouth is, huh?
Done.
Alright. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
This, I think, would be a good time for donations, because, well, it's probably hard to mess us up by talking. We are not going to want to talk ourselves as we try to do.
Oh yeah, especially on exam C of all stages. We're probably going to be intent on not dying, because whoever dies there is probably going to not be in the lead after the death.
Yeah. Dying at the end of exam C loses 20-25 seconds. It's terrible.
Alright, got to... Oh! He said it too early.
No, well, I missed the frame, so I think we're still neck and neck here.
I missed the frame. Frick! Frick!
No.
Frick! It's SMB1 Expert!
Okay, I got it.
Who made this so hard?
I think even getting that second try saved me time. If you don't pause there and just ride the cycles, you get like a 44. Alright, exam C. I don't believe Peter will be doing this pause chat.
Come on, Peter, you can do this. Stop adjusting so early. Let's go! The Decagon. I think I would have done a lot better in that stage had I known what a Decagon is. But clearly the developers didn't either, because that is not what a Decagon looks like. So I've been told.
That's true.
Anyway, I'm on exam C. I'm gonna hopefully just not die, and that'll be the best thing I can do.
I 43'd it first try, which is huge.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I missed the frames on tracks. I missed the backups even. I got a pauseless, are you kidding me?
Oh, let's go. I was just gonna go for a pauseless. 35 ain't bad.
I'm way better at doing that pauseless than SMB1. SMB1's camera moves slightly differently, and it actually makes the game play quite differently. It feels like it, at least. And so doing that strat pauseless is way easier for me in SMB1, and I rarely get it in SMB2, and that's why I pause it in this game. But I got it there, clearly.
Okay.
Alright, wormhole.
Alright, I got it 4th try. But
Okay.
it was cool because I kept getting to do back and forth. Like I never died to the stage.
That's good.
I just kept looping over, which is pretty lucky. You can often die when you mess up that strat. So not the worst that could happen, especially since I wasn't pausing.
I missed the last frame on wormhole. 36:15. Is this the backup? I think so. Yes, it is. Okay. Second try wormhole.
All right. Expert 1 to 10 is over. Now I'm about to make my life rough by not pausing on wormhole to try and save 2 seconds over Helix. Wish me luck.
Yeah, but if you get it.
Here I go.
Oh no.
Here I go.
What a save!
He got no collision. How could this happen? What an epic stage. I love this game.
So remember how we were talking about how if we both fail, it'll be funny to see how our strats go wrong in 2 separate ways?
Yes.
That is exactly what happened. I missed
That
my pause
happened!
frames and you didn't get collision.
Goes to show, I say this all the time, but like the hardest thing about being a Super Monkey Ball speedrunner is having too much of an expectation of consistency, I think. Because Monkey Ball does, as Monkey Ball does sometimes. You can be very good and give yourself the best odds in many stages. But you just gotta be able to get over mistakes quick if you want a PB. Because they will happen. It's like you learn to accept failure as a Monkey Ball speedrunner. I think it's good for becoming a wise, like, sage playing this game. Or a surgeon, if you will.
Yeah.
Anyone see the surgery video?
I was about to say.
Some Super Monkey Ball players might just be your heart transplant doctor someday. So, you know, think twice before you say something mean about them. I'm referencing a video where some surgeons say they play Super Monkey Ball before surgeries to, like, prepare their hands for the steadiness that's required. Kind of crazy. It's a very interesting video. You can look it up.
My hands are anything but steady when I'm on pace in this game.
Exactly, but would you not be nervous if you're performing a heart transplant? There you go.
True.
Prepares you for that.
Oh, that was kind of sketchy. Alright. Actually a pretty good goose.
Yeah, please do watch the video, anyone who's in the chat right now. It's quite a good watch. Just look up Super Monkey Ball Surgeons something on YouTube.
This is actually another, like, really difficult SMB1 portion. Right?
Oh, we're back here already?
Yup.
Frick.
Welcome back to
Are you
my
on Gears
territory,
too?
Peter.
Are you on Gears?
I'm on Invasion.
Oh, I died to Gears.
No.
It's okay. It wasn't gonna be that fast of a cycle anyway. I'd rather show a fast cycle. I died and was slow. Worst case scenario. Okay, I'm slow again, but this time I'm not dead. So well, you know what? We're taking that to the bank. Help!
That's a win.
Help! Help!
Um,
Help!
Um,
I'm alive. I lived.
Okay.
I'm not on Gears anymore. That is the goal.
good.
SMB1.
Fast tram. Let's go. Fast tram.
Why do you hate me, SMB1? What did I ever do?
This game's hard.
It's alright. I've seen harder.
Alright, when I get to SMB2 Expert Extra. Ooh.
I have been pretty good at Strata lately, which is just the defining factor of Super Monkey Ball 2 challenge mode runs.
I've been
We'll
kind of
see,
getting
we'll
owned by
see.
construction lately too, which is sad. Nice, okay.
You're getting deconstructed.
There you go.
Which conveniently also is the name of custom stage based on construction.
Oh yeah.
Clever. The custom developers are as creative as the real developers. And that's a compliment, I think.
More so, honestly.
More so, yeah, they win.
Man.
Absolutely. I'm actually really happy that I haven't gone like over a minute behind versus my PB this run. Feel like I've been playing pretty close, pretty consistent.
Heck yeah.
Definitely way ahead of estimate, like, rate right now.
Oh, me too. Nah. Oh, I died at the end of Punch Seesaws right as I say that, though.
Hey, it's not too long of a stage. It's not, you know,
No.
wind.
Yeah, it's not wind or curvature, but...
Wow, you're on Punch Seesaws, though. How'd I lose all this time in the SMB1 split? What happened? This can't be real. Did I die and also go slow?
I feel like I should
Nah,
have
it's
died to
speedrun.
Brandish
I
there.
don't think
Wow.
I did it. Are you using the fish strat on Brandish? You should be.
Yep.
That's how you make Brandish say, oh.
I'm just bad.
Oh.
Good. First try tears pausing. That's huge.
53 Punch Seesaws.
Nice.
Mwah.
Nice.
Glorious.
I died and then got a 51, so that's a ton of time you just saved on me.
Alright, alright. Brandish time. Aim for the fish, baby! Never fails. You're probably boosting towards the fish anyway. Different strat than what I'm talking about.
Maybe. So, Spiral Bridge, if I get this first cycle, I save like 10 seconds. But it's probably not gonna happen. Given that this is an
some
SMB2
nice tears
stage, and I feel like it's harder in this world for some reason. Oh, I did get it. Sweet.
That stage I just played, by the way, it might look kind of funny that we paused, literally just do the intended way you play that stage. But Tears, that rail was made way too thin for little kids on Christmas playing Super Monkey Ball 2. Let me tell you.
There's like
It's tilted, it's thin, it curves fast. Holy frick. What were they thinking?
there's one person in the world who does that rail pauseless in expert runs, and his name is A-List.
And he is the expert world record holder. So, very, very fitting. Wow, that is the first time I've ever done Spiral Bridge first cycle since coming back to the Deluxe.
We both got it? What?
Oh, you got it too?
That's awesome.
Wow. That's a big difference. That's 10 seconds right there.
Yeah, that's huge.
Would be unfortunate if only one of us got it.
I actually golded that split off that.
Feeling good, feeling good.
Whoa, I almost died to wines. This would be another fantastic opportunity for donations. This stage is really long and boring.
And I'll probably be there soon too, so double long and interesting and really fun. Which is the best time to put donations in my IMO?
Stage is all about movement, no which I am failing.
Yeah, you know, even though it's long and boring, I think a good experienced Monkey Ball player can find some interest in a stage like this, because it's a good test to see how consistently they can make perfect turns, you know? You'll notice this is a good example of the thing I was talking about before about diagonals. To make these turns, you want to basically diagonal as soon as you possibly can so that you can get the perfect acceleration off the turn. Because obviously the turn you have to slow down, but then you want to accelerate as soon as possible after the fact. So all sorts of diagonals on the stage. I'm actually probably going to get a 28 here, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Nice.
I messed up the
You also
last
do a little
turn.
mini skip, but it's still a long stage.
I messed up the
playing
last
windy
turn,
slide.
so I got like a 26.
Okay, not the worst windy slide I've played. We take 20s.
Cool.
Did you end up getting the sick windy slide?
I did.
Nice. Wow.
I
I was
will
hoping
be-
someone would. That stage looks so controlled when you're good at it.
True. I will be on conveyor parts right now, actually, and sometimes you just don't get any collision on the stage like that. Uh-oh.
Oh, cool. I'm glad that I wasn't the only one who got wormholed on this run.
Oh no.
Hopefully I get it
twice in a
first
row.
try.
Don't do this to me, please. Trying to get collision off this conveyor. No! I need collision
Uh-oh.
off
That's
the
what
end
was
of
happening to
the
me
first
last
conveyor.
run. I inched closer with every death, too. Watch out.
There we go.
Conveyor parts, you gotta get under control.
That sucks.
I think conveyor parts is my next stage, actually.
I'm on a good run too. That sucks.
It is. Hello, I'm here.
Hope it's nice to you.
And I got collision first try.
Good.
Luck catches me up.
Hey, I don't want to see you get stuck on that stage. I know how it feels. It's awful.
Well, the worst thing to do is like when you're the only one that gets stuck. What
What?
We became one amalgamate for a second there.
Oh no.
As I was saying, the worst case scenario is when someone who's not in the lead is the only one who gets owned by that stage. Just like it's a kick, kicking dirt in the face of someone who's already down.
Although I really did not.
I was actually.
I really did not need to lose time right before World 7 split.
Oh, you're right. You're right. This split's hard even if you know it. I don't expect to get. Actually, you know, I will get everything first try. I changed my mind.
Yeah, just do it. Forehead.
Decide to use confidence.
I will too. But probably mildly
That's so
slower,
cool.
because your movement's better at these stages.
Well, I did just get a 53 domino, but that's more luck-based than movement-based.
I got a 52.
Civ.
Civ.
I should probably brush up on my Civ IL before the GDQ run so I can try it again once.
We're on
It's always
like,
fun to try once.
we're on like the same stage actually.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Good, I really did not want to have to do 60 block.
I'm doing 60 flock. Let's go!
Oh no.
Choo-choo! All aboard! Death?
No.
Life. Life.
Life?
I chose life.
Good.
Devil Spiral. Or as I like to call it, Double Spiral.
First try? Yo! Let's go.
Oh, word? Hold on, me too.
This strat's
Wait.
been very mean to me lately.
I can have first try too? I can have first try too.
Yes!
Oh! We are just right. I'm on your tail.
You are. This is good.
I can smell the sand you're kicking up as you run ahead of me.
You're probably gonna have a faster hierarchy too.
I got an awkward setup. I have to settle for 51.
No.
Did you go for like a 52?
No, I go for baby strat there. I'm not good at that stage.
Alright, well we tied in that case. Okay.
I am on
Nice.
curvature. The end of this stage is extremely difficult, and so that's another spot where I will shut up for a little bit.
I just got a teal by 23 seconds.
Holy.
On that split. I had a good World 7 there.
Teal for Peter is the gold, by the way.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm different. Keeping it real. Wow, I think that was my most unoptimized split because I didn't think my sound best was that bad. But 23 seconds is a lot.
Those are really slow and nervous curvature, but I didn't die, which is the important part.
I died, which is an important problem. Admittedly, though, I wasn't taking it that slow, so I guess it wasn't too embarrassing. It was a death that I deserved, we'll say.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know, I said some mean things about curvature behind its back. It's kind of karma. Alright, got a second try with a 36. I like to see it.
Nice, nice. Speedy jam cycle skip?
Word?
Yep. Good.
Nice. Did die to antline super? That's a standard for me.
That's a sneaky one.
Yeah, no, those little pegs are like the perfect upgrade to that antline stage. Well fitting for expert to just have little pegs that can just kill your momentum.
So Quake is the stage I was talking about when talking about SMB1 and Deluxe cycles. I have to wait about 3.5 seconds at the start of the stage, whereas in SMB1 I can go immediately. So the stage takes about 4 seconds longer in this game than it does in SMB1.
I'm on a stage called Speedy Jam, and let me tell you, if we're both on this stage at the same time, we could probably squeeze some donations in. I fell!
No!
What? I wasn't even being funny. Alright, this time I'm being funny. That was what I was missing. I'm gonna bump this bumper a little bit, just to show that I'm not scared.
It's backwards. Alright.
See, I didn't die on the time where I was bumping the bumper, so clearly the swag is what I was missing.
I will go for bowl open fast, because I want to... Oh, I nailed it. Sweet.
I think I have to bump that bumper to remind myself that I'm alive. I think if I just walk that stage, I die because I don't even remember I'm playing the game. That stage is hilarious.
Does take a while.
Cassiopeia.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to focus up real hard. That curvature death I took was costly. I've got some opportunities coming up. Stages that I'm used to playing for the sake of getting first try. It's gonna be up to some good movement though.
You do have story mode World 8, although this is my favorite world in story mode, so.
It's a good world. That's good taste. Wow. Excellent opinion.
It's really fun.
Your opinion popped off. I enjoyed it.
It's hard, but it's like really fun.
It's all really movement heavy.
Yeah.
We skipped like the one pause strat, that being warp. Oh, I guess vortex too.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Depends on what strat you do. Vortex, the pausing is very important though, because we need green goal. Like you can get to blue goal pretty safely with like out pausing, but the green goal is a lot more of an issue.
Yeah.
Which obviously green goal. It also skips like the longest stage in this background, warp, so it's a very important green goal.
Yeah, we do not want to play warp. That's either a 4-frame pause strat or like a 40, not a 40-second, or like a
like 19-second long stage.
Yeah, it's rough.
Long. Alright. Back in story mode, World 8. Back in story mode. Feeling good. I know these strats. I'm going for the fastest things you can do on all these stages.
You'll nail it too.
Ah! How could you do this to me?
No, I'm trying to have confidence in you. No.
I thought we were friends in Tangled Path. We know each other! Oh, I lived. Okay, we do know each other. That was cool. I got that rare backup where you live party balling.
Wow. That's a crazy backup.
Unlikely with the speed you come at that stage.
Alright, back to SMB1.
Okay, good thing I like was going towards the blue goal on Vortex without thinking, but I goal posted. That was a very dicey scenario.
Yeah, second try green goal would definitely still save time over going to warp.
We take those. Coming up is like my favorite like deluxe exclusive strat, by the way.
No.
Helix might have already done it, but serial jump is so cool.
Yep.
There's not a single other stage that has 3 different goals that are used in like 3 different main categories. You use blue goal serial jump if you're running warpless. You use green goal serial jump if you're running warped deluxe. And you use red goal if you're running story mode or expert.
Yeah.
In SMB2. The most versatile stage out there. That is because we warp to a later red goal. Like, we have a choice of a red goal here, but it'll skip another stage with a red goal. We're trying to combo the warps in order to go as fast as possible.
Yeah, this
also happens again in SME2.
Yeah, this happens again in Master. You'll see it again pretty soon.
Yeah, Master Extra. What the? Oh, what was I thinking?
Oh.
Don't ask. Just like almost a second off on the frame on checker. Incredible feat, I know.
Playing cross floors and spinning saw in a warps category feels weird though.
That is funny, yeah.
Because in vanilla SMB2, serial jump red goal would skip these 2 stages.
I think they did a pretty swell job though. I didn't really thought about it, but the original deluxe devs with their placement of the stages, like combining the difficulty of SMB1 and SMB2 and ordering it in a way that kind of makes sense isn't easy. But I feel like they did an okay job.
Oh shoot.
They obviously could only do so much with Exam C, which is supposed to be an SMB1 early game, but aside from that, it feels like the difficulty ramps up pretty consistently.
I started boosting on chip pipes like it was story mode. And so I couldn't do the pause strat, so I went for my chip pipe strat and almost got it, which would have been insane.
Oh, almost.
I wish I did, because it's so cool, but...
Yeah, that's right. That is a really cool thing. You discovered a strat that's pauseless, it gets a great IGT, and gets the warp goal, so really important for warped categories.
It's really funny if you think about it. The SMB1 paused runner discovers a pauseless strat in SMB2.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Reminds me of my friend Nambo, who has been finding a lot of really useful pause strats recently, just by
Yeah.
being a pauseless runner. Who says the 2 communities can't come together and unite?
You're gonna catch up with it.
speed.
I am miserably failing guillotine frames.
I won't lie. I need it. Thanks for helping me out.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. That's what friends are for, right?
Absolutely.
I can't remember how I felt so far, but I guess I just didn't play World 8 as crazy as I could have, despite it being like my chance to catch up. So
I
definitely needed that.
I had a really good World 8 too.
I'm coming though.
I believe
I'll
it.
arrive. I'm not gonna do anything but the simple pause strat on chip pipes. That'll help me out. Ah!
Ah?
Ah!
What
I
happened?
died to the simple pause strat and chip pipes.
Well, okay, I know that feel.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's easier than the Helix strat, but
Yeah.
it's not easy. Hey, I made it to guillotine. I don't feel that far behind, actually. You were just talking about that.
Nice.
Hello.
I am on Twin Basin.
Alright, got guillotine first try. Big help, big help. Can't say I expected to fail an important story mode strat like that, but you never know.
So
Bossing's hard.
we are actually coming up on the last 50 stages in the game. 20 in Expert Extra, 20 in Master, and 10 in Master Extra. Of course, this is not taking into account work goals, but this run's getting pretty close to done.
Nice. That's true, actually. Close to done, but at the same time, you gotta love deluxe categories, because even though, like, Master is, like, the shortest category in SMB2, it's still, like, what, like, 10 minutes on average in this category?
Oh,
It's got some size and difficulty to it. Alright, this World 9 split has been going really well, though. I am content. Bringing it back.
From holdouts? Oh, okay, fine.
Ooh, charge. Alright, if it's anything like conveyor parts, I'm definitely going to get an instant 49 charge to help catch up my run.
I'm just gonna try to pause it.
Alright, alright.
Shout out to...
I'm not even there yet, by the way. Shoutouts to Expert 100 Asterisk, by the way. Really, really extraordinarily easy stage. Deluxe exclusive that was just slapped right at the end here. It's kind of funny. I guess it looks kind of cool. It's kind of like climactic.
I was gonna shout out
Albeit easy.
StevenCW_ for finding charge.
Do that. He did, man. He made something that's consistent and like faster if you do the two-framer.
It's awesome.
Steven's starting to get up there with Haruki
Oh.
on pause strat findability. Some sick tech. All right, collision would be cool on charge someday. All right, there it is. Nice, 43. It's solid. We'll
That's
take
decent.
it. Could have been worse.
Better than what I did, which was...
I got a natural 28 charge earlier today. Like
I
no
remember that.
poor decisions, just collision.
We did a practice race and Peter just got... Charge was very, very mean.
First try strata.
Uh-oh. I also first tried strata, but I did slow strat, so...
I'm coming. I'm arriving. I can play well when I need to come back, I guess.
I'm running as fast as I can.
It's so cool. We are an hour into a race, and it's like it's not a wash.
Anything can happen in these last few splits.
I love it. It reminds me of Super Monkey Ball 2 story mode tournaments where like it's not decided until like the last level. The levels just get so hard, anything can happen really.
No. Oh, construction. Uh-oh.
Actually, I could get a really cool extra split here if I keep this up. Starting off with the first try charge is really cool.
Yeah, that's big.
Nice.
Okay.
Good free throw.
That's
I'm going to go for a classic veteran washed up strat on construction.
Oh, not doing the pause strat.
I forgot him. I
No.
learned him for Expert SMB2 and they left. But this is a really flashy strat anyway. That we used to do for a long time, so I think it's a cool one to show off. I might just do it during the run because it's kind of neat. Like laying the construction, lift you up into the air, then dropping into the goal. It's cool.
It is a really cool
It's something
strat,
you
but-
can do at home, you know?
Yeah. I need to relearn it as a backup if I miss the frames.
Yeah. Yeah, it's reliable. It's nice.
Alright.
Would recommend.
I'm back in my territory, some SMB1 Expert Extra. So, probably my weakest SMB1 split, honestly.
I'm here too. Would you look at that? What stage are you on?
I am about to drop into Ferris wheel.
Alright, I'm a stage behind. Keep your eyes open. I'm coming.
I almost messed that up.
Oh wait, no, I lied. I forgot hard hitter exists.
Well, that's a really quick one, though.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. It's funny, it's exactly the same speed as the one we played in Advanced.
Wow.
You'd think that the hitters get faster and faster as you play, but no.
Yeah, they're just kind of... SMB1 kind of copies some bonus stages, and that is... Or bonus... Extra stages, and bonus stages, actually. And that is reflected here, but only in the extras. The bonus stages are not copied in Deluxe.
Nice. Oh yeah, they made their own for all the extra slots they needed.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. I honestly, that brought Paraboloid onto the field. And people say Mobius is pretty good too. I'll take it. Deluxe knows how to bonus.
Sure does.
I almost got the optimal curl pipe. I could tell it was close, but we'll take a 22.
Yeah, I got that backup clip into the pipe thing, which I will take.
Hey, it looks cooler, you know, we'll take it. There's no collision on the outside of the pipe in so many places, which is why that works.
It's hilarious.
I guess I didn't expect people to be, like, outside the pipe. Also, that's the stage I was thinking of. Corkscrew in Super Monkey Ball 2, which we played a bit back, is just a scaled-up version of curl pipe.
Oh, I was thinking of Sanctuary, which is like a scaled-down version of Monkey Ball 2's Planets.
Alright, you can talk about that one. But yeah, that pipe was a tiny little pipe, but it's actually, it's the same, like, corkscrewy design of Corkscrew with holes and everything.
Alright, really cheeky little pause right there in Daluma to get smacked into the goal by the hammer.
Also, yeah, keep your eye open at the Sanctuary design I'm on. It might return. No promises. But if that design ends up looking familiar later, you're right. Alright, Daluma, 730365.
Yep.
I relearned this recently. There we go, got it. I think this is gonna be a teal.
Ooh.
Which is to say a gold.
I think it was a gold for me too, but not by very much. Like less
12
than
seconds, nice.
Oh wow.
This is like the best end game I've played in a while.
We're both
I'm actually on 111 pace according to my BPT, that's crazy.
We are both.
Whoa! I got a gold tape rip on Centrifugal. That saved that. I should not have gotten that. Great start to Master. These stages, as the Master name implies, are actually quite difficult stages.
Yeah,
both
absolutely.
SMB1 and SMB2 have some crazy designs. SMB1 definitely goes crazier, though.
SMB1 Master is extremely tough. I didn't... something wrong in intermittent. I gotta practice that again, I think. There we go.
Do the strat that can get 53s?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one just comes and goes for me. That's why I've kind of ditched it forever.
Understandable.
I like, there's one that like loses 0.3 maybe on average, and it just like, it never fails me. It's just so nice. It's nice to count.
That's like my first death and... nah, that's like my first death in the last like 12 stages.
Yeah, I haven't been dying either. That's why I'm on your trail.
Yeah. Okay.
I just boosted immediately on Long Taurus. Bad idea! Bad idea!
Ooh.
I forgot to wait. Yeah, I died. Sometimes you can live that, and that is actually the optimal strat to go immediately, but waiting a little bit makes the collision so much nicer. And doesn't actually lose any time, really, like not a lot, because you still have to wait for the gold to like kind of tick down.
Yeah. Definitely the RTA strat. Just to wait. Except for SMB2 Master, just because it's such a short category.
Yeah, SMB2 Master's so short that it's just like one long IL. At the top level, anyway.
Yep. I
tell you, the category we're running is like the opposite of Master's length.
Yeah. One of the longest categories in Monkey Ball. One of the longest main categories, at least. Shout out to SMB2 True 100%.
True 100%. Now there's a category. All minigames, all stages. And the minigames are awesome, but there's a lot of minigames.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm entering SMB1 Master.
I just died to Fan Master.
Alright, I just missed the Wave Master frame, that's fine.
Oh shoot, I died again.
I don't even care about the Wave Master frame. What do you think of that Wave Master? I'll
Come
play you.
on. There we go.
I'm a fan of your design. I like the rhythm. Wow, yeah, that frame saves nothing. It's crazy. It's just like comfy, I think. It does save a little bit if you pause fast, but wow.
No! Oh! I had the Stamina Master set up, but I landed too high on the spiral.
I died to Fan Master too.
No.
Alright, guys, I can try though.
Second try Stamina Master for me.
Alright, first try can help out a lot, Peter. Let's do it.
I will say it again, these stages are extremely difficult.
I clipped too deep, but I got the goal enter. Like,
Wow.
from
What?
from the screwy angle.
That's crazy. That's so hard to do. I've only done that like twice ever.
Let's go. First try Spring Master. That was a big improvement over my warm-up run.
That is big. This is such a close race, actually.
Oh. YOLOing Dance Master after missing the frame is always exciting.
Uh-oh.
You never know what's gonna happen. Or just getting the frame is exciting. Who knew? That was not intended.
There we go. Okay.
Alright, I'm struggling here.
I missed frames on Edge Master once, so...
Let me in! Let me in! Let me in!
No!
Alright, there we go. Confidence in your cues, Peter. Don't fly around all over the place.
Alright, so despite Bridge Master...
I will be doing that Edge Master stage puzzles, by the way, so that could
Alright.
be exciting. Could be a little bit of time save.
Despite Bridge Master being an SMB1 stage, Peter actually made the frame strat for that in this game.
Nice strat! Hey!
Monkey Master can be rude, but that was a really, really clean Monkey Master, thankfully. The collision can just be awful on this stage.
Alright, Edge Master pauseless, here I go. Almost. The trick to this is to give yourself the lowest amount of acceleration off the edge so you can really pull back.
I think it's ridiculous that you do this pauseless, honestly. I know it's easier in SMB2 physics, but still.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. It's all about confidence and you gotta like really just like barely, there we go. Slide over. Gotta believe in the diagonals. Okay.
Oh, wait. No, okay. Oh, I died on planets and then almost saved it.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, that was a bad wall. I don't know if I have enough speed. Nope.
That was good pausing, Bridge Master. At least my strat came through. Hello, Monkey Master. Hello, Monkey. Your toast,
no
you're done.
speed again.
This monkey's gone.
I'm doing something wrong on complex planets. This is sad. Wait.
I didn't even wait in that Monkey Master. I just felt like boosting it. I'm trying to catch up. But I think it might be over. There's only a few stages left, and Helix is right there.
I'm melting on planets. I don't know.
I had a meltdown on
Okay, I got it.
on Dance Master, which is where I fell behind, but I guess planets helped make it a little bit closer. Again, it took the final split for the race to be decided.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You never know. I could die on Destiny or something. It's not likely, but it has happened.
Wow, I'm actually on planets. That's actually so crazy. Like you were just talking about having a meltdown on it. Weird.
Yeah.
I'm actually here.
We've been playing for over an hour and 10 minutes, and this race has been close the whole time.
Insane. Yeah, and I just got planets first try. That was what I would have needed if I was a little bit closer. With Gon, by the way, biggest monkey. It's kind of hard to see the planet. Whatever, no big deal.
Yeah, I wouldn't even talk about that. I like to use.
Yeah.
I almost died on Destiny. I like to use.
Yeah,
baby
we have different
with the
monkey
smallest,
mains. It's funny how we have different monkey mains because that actually matters somewhat.
Oh.
In a category that includes all levels. There are some stages where how much you can see behind your monkey matters.
1:12:03.
Nice. I'm coming in for 112. We're both gonna get the same minute. That looks good. Looking good.
Yeah.
Like looking like a race
That's
vibe.
like a really
Also,
good
the double
run,
112. That's just like nice and under whatever estimate that we haven't decided on yet. But we know it's gonna be nice and under.
Yeah, absolutely. 1:12 is like a really good no reset time / marathon time.
Yes. I'm feeling great. Would you believe we just derusted this yesterday? Alright, I got 1:12:39.
Nice, yeah.
That's crazy!
Less than 40
That's so
seconds apart
cool!
in a 1 hour 12 minute run. That's absurd.
GG. Well
GG,
done. Good-
absolutely.
GG on the win. That was an insane race. I felt that.
That was so
That
fun.
was like a submission, which is, you know, a little bit like fun. You want to try to put on a good show for it. Like, obviously that's that's the take we're submitting.
Yeah.
And that was our first try. We didn't even do a retake, did we?
No, we didn't. It's the first time we've ever.
That's really
first done a
cool.
Submission
That's-
video. Incredible.
That's a really good look. I think we did a great job, GG. You were an awesome runner.
GG.
Glad to submit with you.
Likewise, same to you. We definitely have to race this more. This was a lot of fun.
That was so much fun. Now they have it derusted. Like, just ask me if you feel like doing a deluxe day. I'm happy to take a break from SMB2.
Sure, sure.
All right, we're Super Monkey Ball Deluxe's best friend. I'm probably gonna stop my local recording in a sec.
Yeah, same.
Thank you for your consideration, GDQ game staff.